All right. So yesterday, remember we did the one that was an angle side or an side angle case. Okay, our particular one we did was angle side. Okay, so that one doesn't really take a lot of extra effort other than purely just using the formula and solving the problem. Okay, but we're gonna get into the other kind now that give us the side angle case, which we can either have no, one, or two triangles. All right, so number 12, C is equal to 103 degrees, B equals 46, and C equals 61. A what? I don't care. All right, so I've got an obtuse angle, okay? So that means I'm looking at the left side of my chart, okay? Undo that. So I need to see if, if it's less than or equal to, or if it's greater than, and then I can decide how many triangles I have. So in this case, I need to compare. It's going to be C and then B, okay? So then I need to see what is true here. So is C greater than, less than, equal to, B? Greater than. Okay, C is greater than B. So I'm going to come back up here. For this case where it's greater than, I'm going to have one triangle. Okay, and if you want to know why I did C and then B, it's because when we had our scenario up here, okay, we were dealing with side A, side B, and angle A. So in the other one, I had side C, side B, and angle C. So the C is replacing A in this chart here. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of ways you could rewrite the whole chart, okay, to figure out what's happening. So if you don't just comprehend what's happening, you may want to go through and rewrite the chart completely.
Wait, did you say because C is like the hypotenuse?
No, because C is the one that I had the given angle for. So whatever one has the given angle goes first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Algebra 2 kids have the pictures on the board from when I wrote out every single possible scenario for them, so one of them might be willing to send it to you if you so desire. Okay, so I've got one triangle, so I'm going to use the law of sines again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make my chart over here.
Hey, put it on the line.
It doesn't matter. All right. So, let's see. Put in our knowns first. So, I was given 103 degrees. I was given 46 and 61. So, what do I want to solve for first?
Probably angle B.
Angle B sounds lovely. Let's do that. Sine of B over B is equal to sine of 103 over 61. I don't know why I didn't put in the B value. This B value is 46. So I'm going to multiply by 46. So the sine of B is equal to 46 sine of 103 over 61. And then to get rid of sine over here, how do I get rid of it? What function do I need?
Oh yeah, that.
I barely heard you, so I wrote it. All right, we need the arc sine of it. Okay, so you can do this in your calculator. Remember, parentheses are important.
Oh, do the sine. I got 47.
That's what I
You
got.
should also give us our angle A. Just like use common sense. No, it's a lot. That'd be like 30. What is it, 50? Yeah, it's 50. I thought it was 160.
Okay, so we get angle A just by doing 180 minus 103 minus 47. So we have our other two angles. It's got to be equal to 180.
And then we can use the same thing we did for B, but for
A.
A.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to still use, because both C values were given to me, I'm going to use those ones just in case I had done something wrong in B. Okay, then that way I know that I've got values that I started with. So I'm most likely to have a mistake. So we'll have A over the sine of 30 is equal to 61 over the sine of 103. So A is equal to 61 sine of 30 over the sine of 103. All right, so your answer should be boxed over on the right side like that when you do them. Let's see. All right, the next part says to state whether the given measurements determine 0, 1, or 2 triangles. So we'll do a couple of those ones. The 14, B is equal to 82 degrees. B is equal to 17, C is equal to 15. So I want to know how many triangles there are. Okay, so what scenario am I dealing with here? Acute or obtuse?
Acute.
Okay, acute. So I'm on the right-hand side of my chart.
No triangle.
Okay.
How do you know it's acute?
Plus the number.
Oh,
Okay, so remember, in this case, B is going to replace A in our chart. Okay, so we're looking at B compared to C. Okay, if need be, we can look at H. Okay, B is greater than C. So, going to be one triangle. So, by scenario 4, we have one triangle.
So C is greater than something.
B is greater than C. Okay, on like the quiz test, whatever, I won't require you to put which scenario it is off the thing. Like, you'll just kind of have to know what they are and what gives you what. If that makes sense. But you will have to tell me, like, obviously how many triangles there are. 16. A is 73 degrees. A is 24 and B is 28. All right, so what scenario am I dealing with here? Acute or obtuse? Acute. Okay, so I need the right side. So the question is A greater than or equal to B?
No.
No, so I need to look at my H value. Okay, so these are going to be exactly as they are in the chart. So H is equal to B sine A. So if the one that has its buddy with it is not bigger than the other one, okay, then you have to look at H if it's acute. Okay. So 28 sine of 73 is equal to what? Okay, so
6.8.
up here, okay, if H is greater than A, I have no triangle. If H is equal to A, I have one triangle. If H is less than A, less than B, I have two. So which one do I have?
H is greater than A, so it's gonna be no triangle.
H is greater than A. So by, I think that was number 1. We have no triangle. Alright, one more, and we'll just, I'll give y'all some problems that you can either work on or something else. I don't care. And then we'll do the 2 triangle ones tomorrow, like the actual solving 2 triangles tomorrow. Alright, let's see. B is 88 degrees, B is 14, and C is 62. So which scenario am I dealing with, acute or obtuse? Okay, acute. And then I've got B compared to C. Okay, so is B greater than or equal to C?
Yes.
No, it is not. Okay, so I'm going to find H. So H is going to be equal to, in this case, because I have angle B, it's going to be C sine B. Okay, do we understand why I'm doing it that way?
Yeah.
Understand where it's coming from? Okay. So this is 62 sine of 88.
That's 62.
62.
Oh, that's because I did sine of 8.
Okay, and that makes sense because the sine of 90 is what? What's the sine of 90 degrees? Okay, 1. So that's like 62 times 1. Okay, it's not quite 1, but it's close to it. So it's kind of just, that makes sense, right? Okay, so looking at your chart, okay, I'm not going to scroll all the way back because it's going to start being a long ways for me to go back. Looking at, remember, B is now in the spot of A and C is in the spot of B in your chart, okay? And H, what scenario do I have?
2.
How do you know if it's H? Oh, wait.
What is scenario
No,
2?
it's no triangle. No, it's no triangle.
Okay, this is H, right? So H is greater than B, right? So 62 greater than 14. So by 1, we have no triangle again. Do we understand this stuff? See where it's coming from? Any questions? If we want, I can do another 1 triangle one tomorrow too. Just remind me. Okay, and then we'll do one, probably 1, 2 triangle problem just because they're super long. But if we need to do another one other than that, we can. So your problems based on what we have so far, okay, again, all of this stuff was going to be due Friday because we'll finish the section tomorrow. So if you want to work on it now, you can. If you want to work on something else, you can. If you want to sleep, you can. I don't really care. Let's see, what did I give you guys yesterday? 5 and 7? All right, so let's tack on 11, 13, and 15.